Guys, Derpy Moose 99 here, back with episode 14 of Banished with megamod 8. We're up to 556 citizens. We're way behind on housing. So we're going to build some houses, and I think this is probably episode 3 or maybe even 4 of us trying to get dairy production under the way, but we're going to try and get that one done. An outbreak of influenza. Okay, should be okay on this one unless we get... Oh no, it's way over there. This person now has to walk all the way back and probably pass our whole, like 500 people worth of... Come on, come on, come on. Okay, 2 infected. That's not actually too bad. 3, 4. I think our hospital only holds 12, so let's... No, no, guys, go to the hospital. No. Okay, it says there's 3 infected and there's 3 in the hospital, so that looked a little scary for a moment, but I think we're okay. Let's have a look at how our housing and stuff's going up here. Probably prioritized this already, but what the heck, let's do it again. So we got houses and school and well going in here. Just for fun, I added a bridge over just for pathing issues and stuff. If anybody actually uses that bridge, I'll be surprised, but we'll put it in just in case. All right, we have a trader, stone logs and coal. Coal is okay for the moment, so thank you. I don't believe there's a way of setting up coal. Oh, you know what? We could try setting up minerals, and I'll buy tin ore and iron ore as well, but I don't think we have very much of that set. So why don't we set this on 300 coal or 300 minerals? Yeah, why don't we? Yeah, this is the only one I think bringing coal in on a steady basis. So let's try the 300 and see if that works. That way we don't have to manually trade for coal. All right. So these should be producing milk and leather too. Okay. Now, a dairy parlor takes up to 3. Does not tell us what it produces. All right, well, we have lots of people. Let's throw 3 in there. And let's just put her over there, and actually we can watch and see what it actually does produce. Now, I believe that it's probably cheese and, stuff like that. I don't think we can be lucky enough to get ice cream, but cheese and butter makes sense. Okay, where are we here? Milk pans. Last time I checked on domesticated animals, we had quite a few, so let's up this and we'll throw in some. All right, so actually we can, our dairy that's taken forever to build because we're doing other things all the time, but starting to come into production. Okay, in this warehouse, don't fill up with bread. Yeah, okay. Just in case, I think we'll throw a few more storage barns in. They were here. General food storage. I think we have a road. Oops. Now, is that blocked by the building or by that? Okay, that'll be fine. Okay. Now, logs are over 4,000, so we're finally getting into the place I kind of like for the logs. Flax, because I want to start the linen. And let's go crazy and buy some more of these in case we really want to expand our dairy. Oh, over 10,000. All right, all the perfume, all the furniture, all the wool coats, 16 of those, and 5 fire. All right, might have been excessive, but what the heck. Okay, our first trader at our new farm supplier. Deer, llamas, and trade chickens. Now we have lots of feathers, and we have the capability of building more chickens up there, so I'm not going to do that. Llamas will bring wool, but we've got a fair amount of wool pens going. And deer, I don't really like to do domesticated deer, just doesn't sit well with me. So I think we're going to dismiss you, and we're going to wait for cows. Now, as far as I remember, there's 2 or 3 types of cows. We want the cows that do milk. So I think there's beef cows and milk cows, if I remember correctly. All right, you can go on your way. Oh, good. Our dairy parlor has produced ginger. Probably harvested while it was building it. Okay, why aren't you? I wonder if I've done this wrong. So these should be producing milk. And a dairy parlor, you would think, would take the milk and make it into something. So is it a storage issue? You know, there's 59 milk there. Is it a worker issue? We've signed 3. All right, let's try and exhibit patience. A difficult thing for me, but let's give it a shot. I haven't checked reads for a while. Tons. Really think we need to do that. You know what we could do though, since we have a ton of people? Let's put some more workshops in and let's start building or making some rope. Now, rope is a pretty good trade good. It just basically uses reeds. But if you look at the dock homes that we've used here, if we want to upgrade them, it's 60 logs and 27 rope to do an upgrade to a dock residence. So since we have the excess reeds, why don't we throw some rope production in? And these dock workshops here. This one here. I was kind of reserving the side for survival coats, so why don't we just survival coat that one? We're up at the limit anyways, but that's okay. Now I think I heard. Nope, no traders. Ah, now we've got freezing cows here. Probably saying that wrong, but I tell you what, I can't remember if those are milk ones or the meat ones. I think those are the correct ones, but let's give them a go. All right, this trader won't take perfume. That makes me sad. As we're currently drowning in flowers. 125 firewood. Okay, 8 cows. Come on up here. All right, that's our first pasture going. Now this will take 20, so if they show up again, or if a trader shows up again with the same kind of cows, we'll buy them. Okay. Now here's our dairy parlor. Oh, upgrade our school. So aside from the ginger, it's got cheese, butter, and cream. Okay, that's cool. So we have built the right thing to process the milk. Now milk can be used on its own, obviously. This bakery, why don't we start that up? And maybe even build an additional one. Processed food, dairy, bakery. I don't know, let's build 2 more. Why not? Oop, I borked the placement on that. Yeah, okay. So let's crank up, excuse me, a few more bakeries here. As I recall, we were going to add in um, walnuts, and I can't remember the other one for fruit bread and nut bread. So I'm doing a bakery for cheese bread because that sounds cool and I like it. So there you go. And one for fruit bread and one for nut bread. Okay. So there's our dairy starting now. We'll have to keep an eye on, especially since we're building some more of these milk pans. I don't know the ratio again from milk pans to the dairy parlors here, so we'll have a look at how that goes. It's two of them are built for six. So there's six workers in here processing what milk comes out of here, and some milk will probably get um, consumed directly as well too. All right, trader. Okay, now we set this up for mineral purchasing, didn't we? Okay, now did that actually buy coal? Yes, it did about 300 coal. Okay, let's try that and see where that takes us for a while. Because it looks to me like we were going to build some mines over here eventually, but it's going to take a while to expand over there with all the other building we've got going on. Okay, another milk pan. Forgot to tell you you can go. Okay, let's go have a look up here at our farms. Late autumn. Food was over 70,000 before. Now this is the end of the harvest, so probably declining a little bit there. So lots of people. We've got houses here. So what were the last couple of farms we activated? I think we have these ones, beans and turnip. And that's blueberry. So beans, turnip, potato. Sorry, I recalled putting potato in. So let's go pumpkin. And you can be wheat. Although I don't know if wheat can be used directly, so maybe we'll go field onions. And you can be eggplant. And do some baba ganoush. So I lost track of how many I did there. So let's come up here and farmers at 70. Now I don't think we have any orchards that are ready yet because we already started up the orchards. Okay, that's walnuts. We're going to do another walnut. I don't really like to do them in close proximity, but diagonal might be okay. Okay, we'll wait for those to come up. Um, I think I'm going to add even a few more houses here. We'll go back and clean this up with roads and stuff in a little while. Okay, so our schoolhouse came up, but we want to upgrade. Okay, let's prioritize that. We have 90 builders, not that many laborers, so let's go 80 and 17. Okay, there's children in here. Looks like the oldest is 9, so we probably won't have the school in time for that. There's one that's 10, yeah, 12, 15. Okay, so we missed some students by not building that school early enough, and they'll be walking all the way over to this one, so they might be in school for quite a bit longer. But we'll get this school going for the new sort of wave of kids that'll be born. Okay, we have a trader here. We just bought a bunch of domesticated animals. We have a bunch of this stuff, although let's buy the flax, even though we're probably drowning in it by now. Let's go perfume, so 150. Okay, while we think of it, why don't we start at least, yeah, let's start the processing of flax. You know, if not the actual linen coat production. Alright, so in order to start processing the flax into linen, we will need some weavers. Alright, so we're going to go some more textile storage, some weavers. Our textile's at 20,000 limit right now, so that's, hopefully that's sufficient for a while. Let's clear some of this out. Okay, one of our bakeries is up. Now, we were going to do, I think, cheese bread to start. Now, I doubt if 2 dairies are producing enough cheese to really go crazy on this. So why don't we just go 2 bakers for the moment. Okay, and then these other bakeries could be for nut bread and fruit bread. All right, some more milk, cheese, flour. Yeah, so this one's being taken up by bread, but we've got this one and 2 more warehouses coming in. So, oh, looks like I forgot a section of road there. Can't have that. Okay, a dock workshop has come in. We were going to go rope, weren't we? Okay, bakery. Now, we just planted walnuts, so we won't have much production. But I think there was already an apricot orchard up, so let's put 2 in there and do some fruitcake. And the last bakery, when it comes up, we'll turn it off until the walnut orchard over there is producing. Okay, fuel's down to 4,600. I don't know, it just might be ebb and flow. Or that might actually be our fuel refinery taking some charcoal. But you know what? Maybe our plan of putting in a few more sawmills, maybe that couldn't hurt. So red one's for firewood. So what do we want to do? 2 in a space. All right. And we can change this road into stone. And I think these have. Okay. Now we have 4 sawmills ready to come up. And we have a ton of logs, so that should be okay from a resource perspective. Let's let that run. Okay, our last bakery, we'll set it on nut bread and up to 2, but we won't turn it on. Because I think our only walnut production is here and the trees aren't even grown yet. So dock workshop to rope. Now that we have a lot of reeds in stock right now, but the rope will go through it pretty quick. So we'll want to go back check fairly soon to see how we're doing on reeds. We can always add more reeds. A reed farm production. Houses are coming up. Farmers College. Let's give that another part. Let's look at our grocer. We don't need. Okay, farm supplier. Seeds this time. I don't think we have chickpea. Or at least I hope we don't. Oh, no way of checking now, so if I made a mistake there, I won't be able to prove it, so I'm happy with that. Okay. Dock workshop, rope. Not enough cheese. Yeah, I kind of suspected. I think what we'll do, I was going to let this run for a while and see if we had enough dairy parlors, but I think I'll change my mind. So those were here. Let's double up here. Now, if we overbuilt the dairy parlors, I'm not too worried about that because, although these domesticated animals for these milk pans are expensive, we've got lots of trade goods, so we can just keep expanding this out. We have lots of people to work everything here. While I think of it, we'll set that to 4. So let's build those, turn them on, and then see where we get to. Over here, I haven't looked at this one. Yeah, okay. Let's make that 6. Make sure I did that properly. Vendors, 20 out of 28, okay. We already do have 2 reed farms standing by to be turned on, so we'll see if we need that capacity. Pistachio. I love pistachio. Yeah, I'm trading in firewood just because the math is easy, but I probably shouldn't be doing that. All right, how are we doing up here? Okay, our first weaver. Linen out of flax to go. Fabric limit. Not 1,000. No, 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 no. Let's go 3. All right. And then over here. It really would be nice to get this college going. Most of the houses have come up, so let's just do that. Yeah, if you start going through your houses and start seeing like 22-year-old students, then you know you haven't built schools in close enough proximity. This one needs to be set up. Okay, let's just go log and stone. You know what? Let's ask for salt. I think there were some recipes over here that in the bakeries that use salt, and we can set up our own salt production. But just for now, let's maybe have one trader bring us salt every once in a while. Then we have the option to purchase it. Okay, that gives us a little bit more flexibility in the bakeries. Because I suspect we have about 10,000 bread hanging out here somewhere. Flowers are everywhere. We're probably gonna have to deal with the flowers at some point here. Okay, more flax. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and remember to buy flax every time now because we're starting production of linen. Perfume, so that would be about 50 or so. Okay, and we'll let you go. Let's check feathers quickly. 1449. Oh, and let's check eggs because we're making bagels, which is flour and eggs according to this recipe. 29 eggs. You know what? Just before we deal with the fire, let's turn these dock chicken breeders on. Oops, what am I doing here? I'm clicking on the wrong ones, obviously. Let's try this again. All right, dock workers. 43 out of 43. Okay, there's the chickens on. Oops, I saw a fire symbol and I ignored it and it went away. So, where's the fire? Oh no. Do we remember to do well? Good, okay. And laborers fight fires. So let's convert all our workers into laborers. Let's prioritize this because I have a feeling this could get ugly. You can see everybody going back and forth from the well to the houses. It's hard to see exactly how much is on fire here. It looks like only one. Okay, so once again, I should stop saying this, but we got lucky on that one. We seem to be skating through some of these, sorry, 20 there. Oh, do it the other way around, dummy. 63 there. Skating through some of these disasters. So it's about 5 now that haven't been too severe. I probably just curse this now and forever, but okay. And we got 2 more weavers. So let's get those making linen. So keep an eye on it. When we start to get a good stock of linen in here, we'll start thinking about some more tailoring companies. I think I like the look of those ones. Okay, a sawmill came up. Oh, firewood is not doing good here. All right, so let's get this sawmill going. I'm going to up the limit to 8,000 fuel. Okay, that's 2,600. That's not a great number. Okay, kilnsman, let's up your number of workers. And I think we have fuel storage there. Let's even put another. Let's put another stacks burner in. Okay, so these sawmills will turn them up on firewood. Maybe we'll convert one of the ropes over here into fire bundles. Double the fire bundle production. What is this doing? Hungry? How can you be hungry? How in the world can you be hungry with 47,000 food in stock? Okay, let's go back to our crazy 10 speed. Now, if part of our firewood or fuel issue was this guy using up our charcoal, he's at his limit right now. So that'll be gone for the moment. But it's something to remember if we fire this up in earnest, that we'll need to make sure we have enough kilnsmen doing charcoal. Okay, another dairy parlor here. Let's max them out. Our farmer's college is up, so let's get that guy going. Okay, where are we at for time here? Okay, that's getting close to half an hour. Okay, let's wait until we get our fuel sort of stabilized and then we'll call that an episode. So that's another sawmill. We have enough teachers. Food's down to 41,000, so we talked about more walnuts, so let's do a walnut there. Now I know this is summer and it won't take effect until spring, but I will forget if I don't. 1, 2, 3 chickpeas and pistachio. This should go up to 80. 80, okay. Let's put some laborers back. Okay, another orchard over here. Peaches and apricots. You know, that might have been a better one to put in walnut. You know? Just to keep separated from that walnut. So let's make this guy actually, and we hit the bottom there. I don't recall making grapes anywhere, so let's do some grapes. Okay, so those orchards will take a little while to get in. Yeah, what we might think about here. I think in the next episode we're going to start building some more crop fields and orchards over here so we can try and keep pace with our population growth. Okay, some more linen production. I think just because we're dropped well below our sort of mental 50K limit there on food, I'm going to flop in a few more rice farms. 4, and then I think we're doing a crossover after 4 farms, so I'll just put that in roughly for now. Okay, I wonder if those are building because of lack of builders or lack of domesticated animals. No, we got lots. We don't need you for now, although we might shortly. Let's do a few more milk pans here. Let's really beef up this dairy area. Okay, let's check in on our cattle over here. Oh, so they are producing milk. Okay, so these were the right ones for to help with the milk. Okay, I'll have to try and remember that. So I think I'd also like to get cattle for beef, maybe some pigs, and depending on how we do with our sheep and the wool, we've got tons of wool, so maybe we'll just stay away from sheep and llamas for the short term. Probably want to sell some more wool coats too. Okay, guys, it's been Derpy Moose 99 here with Banished and Megamod 8. I think on 648 population, and with our declining, I think, yeah, our food supply is definitely on the decline there, so we'll have to deal with that in the next episode. But that was episode 14, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.